Pisces, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early August 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as usual and start you off nice and smooth with an oracle card here, just to test the energies real quick, dip our toes in the energetic water, so to speak. So let's see what's going on, my guides. Talk to me. What do we got for Pisces in early August? And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card real quick, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always very interesting. But let's get this first card out here. What do we got for the Pisceans, please? Piscean people, guys. Yeah, the deck is, yeah, there it goes. Okay, so we have this creativity. We're getting a return to this familiar water sign energy that we all know and love, right? This is a beautiful vibe, very creative, but we'll speak about it. We'll break it down to some more themes and archetypes in a moment. If you're new here, though, I'll be speaking about the August subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you're active on social media, my handle on all platforms is @KyleofCups. Please feel free to hit me up on the platform of your choice, everything except Facebook. But into the reading we go. If you look at this card, I mean, you don't really have to dig too deep to see what it could mean. We have that lovely lady with the beehive hairdo, and she has all sorts of instruments and creative implements in her hair. So I get two major themes here. One, this could just be someone with a lot on their mind, literally. Like, this is what's illustrated. So there could be a lot of things you're thinking about, a lot on your mind, a lot of things drawing your attention. But for another portion of you, those famous water sign creative juices could be extra potent, right? Your imagination, your creativity could be very beneficial for you. And this is spirit literally urging you to let some of that out and show it to the world. Okay, this is a beautiful type of vibe. But for some of you, you could just have a lot on your mind, literally. We'll keep it simple. No need to complicate it, right? Let's get into tarot now. We're going to get you 3 cards in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify. So let's shuffle it up one time, my guides. What do we got for the Pisceans here, early August? Now, last week's reading, it was titled An Emotional Talk. And it seemed like last week for a lot of the water signs, communication was key, all right? So I don't know if you've had any heart-to-hearts communications with people recently. That could still come in. But we're going to see what we have for you this week. As I always say, these energies are very fluid. Nothing's ever set in stone. So only take it how it hits for you, because other people could be showing up in this spread as well. People you're linked to. So what's going on here? All right, we do have the Ace of Swords, the Sword of Truth. Been getting tons of aces throughout all signs this week, which I would say is a good thing. Let's get a couple more out here. Thank you. We got the Star card, beautiful, very powerful energies to start this reading off, Pisces. We'll say that. Let's get one more. Then we'll really have to break this down. This is going to be a layered one. I could already feel it. And we do have the Magician, double major arcana, even more of that powerful, spiritual, universal type of power here. So let's talk about these, Pisces. I'll go through real quick. I'll give you the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get into the juicy intuitive stuff, because we might have a few different topics at hand. So position number 1, we have the Ace of Swords. This is more about the mind. So a lot of readers call this card the card of truth. I do say all aces are opportunities. So for some of you, it could be an opportunity that drops in your lap, which would be really nice. But to me, this is a card of truth, mental clarity, mental sharpness. And sometimes this ace can be a bit cold. It could be a serious type of energy as well, just like all the swords cards. There's an importance, there's a seriousness to them. But we still have the themes and archetypes of communication and conversation still showing up for you. So we're going to want to see what that's about. But pressing forward through the reading, we have the Star card. Now, for some of you, you might be linked with an Aquarius or have a very prominent Aquarius in your life. That's what this star represents, or the zodiac sign it represents. But when I see this card, sure, it could mean wish fulfillment, something that you're wishing for, something that you're hoping for. I think of things that are down the line when we see the star. I think of optimism, somebody that has hope in a brighter day, that sees a light at the end of the tunnel. So this could be things that you're working towards as well. Very spiritual, angelic, and positive is what this energy is. Super optimistic. So we're really, really going to want to clarify the star and see what that could be about. Because for some of you, it could just be something really swinging your way, which would be nice. But moving over to the last card, we have the Magician. Now, all cards in tarot do have a double edge to them, right? Some are positive, some are negative. they all have that duality, and the Magician is no different. Now, this card is the divine masculine counterpart to the High Priestess, okay, which is a card that could represent you. So we think of so many different things. First and foremost, this card could represent manifestation, creation. So your manifesting powers could be extra amped up in this time. You could be bringing a lot of things towards you. So keep your mind right, especially with the Ace of Swords here. This could be Spirit saying like, hey, focus on your thoughts. Watch what you're bringing in. Watch what you're thinking about a lot, because you could be attracting it to you like a magnet. This card can also represent interest in ritual, interest in spirituality, interest in the occult, right? Either practicing, participating, or studying up on those things. Now, the negative side to this Magician is that of control, okay? So I really want to see what the clarifiers are, but the Magician in the reverse to me does represent somebody that is overly controlling, that wants to micromanage every single thing. So we're going to have to see what all this is about. Pisces, let's dive deeper on all this action. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here for the Pisceans. My guides, talk to me. What do we got for Pisces this week? And yes, my friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. We're going to go in on this Ace of Swords first. And as always, if you know how to read tarot yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. So if you have any messages you want to give to the Pisces Collective, you could just drop it down in the comments below. I don't mind. All right, let's go in on this Ace of Swords. What's going on for Pisces, please? Thank you. Five of Cups in reverse. A lot of you could be coming out of some sort of funk if things have been tough recently. The Five of Cups in reverse is somebody laying hurt feelings to the side. So there could be various different things happening that are going to make you feel a lot better, specifically if recent times have been rough for you, whether mentally, whether emotionally, whether physically. A lot of you could be moving into a time of improvement. For some of you, this could be like a focus and a commitment to live a happier life one way or another, okay? But to me, this is something improving. If you've been going through a tough time, if you've been in any sort of pain, depression, whatever it might be, I'm predicting those calm waters to roll in here with the Ace of Swords and Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, like this is somebody not putting up with those Five of Cups feelings, all right? Putting them away. So I could see big things improving for you in various different realms of life, okay? Whether it is money-related, work-related, home-related, romance, okay? You know these readings could apply to anything. But I see somebody improving and getting over something, which is nice. We're going to go in on the star. I don't want to overcomplicate that. You know how these readings go. I could keep giving these messages if I keep looking at them long enough. So why is the star here? Thank you. Wow. Wow, Pisces. That almost made me speechless. We have the Ten of Pentacles in the upright underneath this star. And I do feel for a lot of you. Now, obviously, every single Pisces in the world isn't going to have some sort of life-changing event. But for a portion of you, that could absolutely happen for the better. With the Ten of Pentacles, we're talking about family, we're talking about home, but we're also talking about monetary abundance. So, sure, for some of you, if we're talking about things down the line, yes, this could be something paying off down the line, something that you invest in early and reap those rewards later on. But for a portion of you, when we link the wish fulfillment of the star and wish fulfillment as well of this Ten of Pentacles, this is something huge. This is something big, a win or victory of some sort. A lot of you could be receiving a big influx of money, monetary value. This just feels amazing to me, right? This is one of the best energies I've felt for the Pisces readings in quite a while, to be honest with you. The star and the Ten of Pentacles in the upright, it doesn't get much more positive than this. There's only a few other alignments that are as good. So regardless of what happens when we get to this Magician, this is a big win, victory, or triumph here. For sure. And I do say those come in all different shapes and sizes, but the power and magnitude of the star and Ten of Pentacles, this is a lot. All right, this is something big. So some of you might have some sort of big event pop off or something that could shift the trajectory of your life in a positive direction, because we do see improvement. So there might be a big, I don't want to say situation or issue, because that implies it's a bad thing, but there might be some sort of big event, all right, that changes the trajectory of your life for the better. We're going to move in on the Magician. I don't want to talk that into the ground, but I think you get the point. We'll go through, do this last card, then we'll get a recap before we get into the shadow card. So why is the Magician here for Pisces? Why is the Magician here for Pisces? I love the energy I feel radiating off this spread. I really do. Feels nice to me. Feels extra nice. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So just like I was saying a little earlier, we do have more of this angelic energy. We have Judgment in reverse. So I do feel like this is a bit of a caution from Spirit telling you like, hey, your manifestation powers are magnetic. Just like I said when this Magician first came out. Like you could be bringing things into your life at a very, very rapid pace, whether you know it or not, whether you're purposefully manifesting or accidentally doing it. Just know that you could really be bringing a lot of situations and things into your life, whether physical items or otherwise. With all this wish fulfillment energy, I feel like it's really good and nice, especially with the angelic universal powers that we got going on. Usually, Judgment in reverse is Spirit asking you to put a hold on something, stop something, slow something down as well. So for some of you, it could be about manifesting, sure, but there could be something Spirit wants you to like lay off of too. All right, you would know what I'm talking about. Like if you feel deep in your intuition, in your gut, if I'm saying like, hey, Spirit doesn't want you doing that no more, whether it's a thought process, whether it's a behavior, whatever it might be. That's what this says, okay? So put some energy to improvement, okay, and not doing something, okay? It's said so often in readings that action's a good thing. Sometimes putting a stop to certain actions is also the right course. Okay, but overall, Pisces, I'm feeling amazing things here in this reading. So powerful, universal, spiritual. It's just really good. Let's go through and do a quick recap before we get in the shadow card. If you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we have the Ace of Swords, 5 of Cups in reverse. To me, this is someone cutting away bad feelings, somebody improving, feeling a lot better. So you might overcome something, especially if you've been going through a rough patch, you might feel a lot better, or something's going to improve. This is somebody committed to a more positive way of living and being. In the center, we have the star with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, it doesn't get much better than that. This is the energy of wish fulfillment. So sure, for some of you, this could be something that you're sowing right now that'll pay off down the line. But for some of you, there could be some sort of huge event that changes the trajectory of your life for the better in the coming days and weeks. And another portion of you, there could just be some sort of big win, victory, or triumph here. I love it. Moving to the back end, we have the Magician, Judgment in reverse. So double message here. Like I said, this could be Spirit asking you to put a stop to something. Okay, a bad behavior, thought process, whatever it might be, you would know better than I. But this is also Spirit saying like, hey, be cognizant that your powers of creation are turned up to 11 in this time. They're extra amped up. So please take a screenshot if you want to look into those further. We're going to get you one shadow card here. Let's see what's going on, my guides. What's in the shadows for Pisces? We're using the Shadowland Tarot once again. So let's see what we got. What's up for Pisces? Okay, and I love using this to end off every reading. It's a nice little inverse look. Okay, nothing wrong with shadow work, right? Whether it's something we've been holding on to for a long time, whether it's something new, whether it's something we don't quite see until we hear it. Let's see what's going on. It's in the shadows. We'll keep it nice and brief. Okay, we do have the 4 of Cups, so this could easily be more of that mental, creative energy, sure, but we're looking at the dark side of these cards when we do shadow work. The shadow side of the 4 of Cups is somebody that lives in La La Land, somebody that overthinks, somebody that may have beautiful ideas but never puts action into them. So that could be one thing, whether it's something that like you wish you would have done a long time ago, that could be showing up in the shadows. Or this could be Spirit saying like, hey, get out of your head for a little bit. Like we were saying in the very beginning, we're getting that bookend type of energy of getting out of your head and getting into the present moment is what's showing up in both of these, okay? In the beginning and in the end, okay? So don't let your mind be your own worst enemy in this time. So Pisces, that's what I have for you this week, my beautiful friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the August subscriber surprise. For the August subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot of Dreams. It's one of my favorites. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments which tarot suit you think is the most positive, whether it's Cups, Pentacles, Swords, Wands. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, I'll announce the winners in my community tab. As usual, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.